Hi everyone, welcome back to another trading day. I'm Johan Milan, and today, Monday 4 March 2024, my trade setup direction for today will be long on the euro, the US dollar and the pound, and short on the CAD, the Swiss and the New Zealand. But before we proceed, remember that trading carries risk and never trade with money you cannot afford to lose. At the end of this video, I'll show you my favorite trade idea for today. So let's get started and turn pips and points into profits. Dollar index, not as strong as I thought it's going to be. I see it's reversing slightly off the highs there after the news on Friday, but still bullish. Doesn't matter what I do. My short-term indicator turned a little bit bearish last week, end of last week, and that was represented in that black candle. But dollar shooting up again, showing some strength. It was in the neutral zone early this morning, but now pushing back upwards again. So everything still confirms dollar bullishness over the medium, short and very short term and the long term. So for now, I've got no other choice being bullish on the dollar. Surprisingly, on the news, we got this shootout. As I've explained in the past, yeah, it's a triangle. The break, the retest, and this is usually a failed triangle. And that is, there's so many people trading triangles that a lot of people do short the breakouts on the triangles, they do short the retracements. That is well-known principles which I don't really follow. I look at structure, I try to find structure when I see patterns. And as I said, that is that when a pattern fails, you get explosive moves up the page. And this is exactly what happened. Completely against the strong dollar. Gold is just flying like crazy. I mean, with a strong dollar there, we should stay down here on gold, but we didn't. The trend has changed on the short term here and the medium term. And well, now it's a question of my trend catcher robot got two longs here. The one I've started to show on the live streaming since last week on YouTube. But this is the area now where I would like to see retests. Now it's going to be still quite intense because which one is going to be retested? If it retested this rising trend line, it's correct. You can see this one, yeah, it's 100% correct. You see this rising trend line here, there, and the resistance now could become support in the future. But what can happen? It can also be the falling tops there, and then there, and it could retest this one. So we will have to be very nimble to know, is it going to retest that line or this one? But I'll keep an eye on the dollar. On the shorter term side of things, I will not take a long when the dollar is up there. So on the retracement, we'll see if I can get the dollar to weaken a bit down to these bottom four. Once that happens and I get a reversal at any of these two levels, I'll then definitely get some interested in gold. Then S&P 500 doing very well. We had the breakout, the retest, the candle reversals. I've explained it in last week's videos, and now running up to some form of targets almost. Still waiting for that up there. The 1.27, I've covered the target on the previous videos from last week. So if you're interested, you can watch them again. Now I will trial the stop loss to this low here. -5 or so points. That low is 89, so I'll put it at by about 5085. It means I can't lose much money here. Target up there will be a very nice risk reward on the halfway mark there. You'll have about a 30 pip point risk for about a 80, almost 90, so that's close to a 1 to 3. If you took the close there, that'll give you about a 45 to 50, and that gives you your 60 to 70, just less than 1 to 1.5, which none of them is bad. You can still shoot for the 1.618 for the balance of the trade. I like to break my trades up in multiple positions. That means I can put a first target and a second target on all my trades on before. And the pound CAD, you can see a pound green zone, CAD red zone, definitely one of those I want. This last directional swing after the consolidation. I use the swing now. If it retraces back down to the 61% FIB levels here, I can see structure coming in there. I'll get interested in some longs. But for now, I'm not going to buy at those levels. I need a retracement. And the US CAD, dollar in the green zone, CAD in the red zone. So I'm still interested. Nice structure coming in here. Resistance, support. If it gets down back there again and I get some strong candle reversals, I'll definitely be interested in some longs here, providing dollar stays strong and that the CAD stays weak. Then the Euro CAD. The Euro, all the sparkle, CAD, very bearish. This was almost one of my favorite setups for today, but I selected something else. But on a retest, if it can test here again, I'll get interested. I can also bring in a little bit of a consolidation here, which is not that strong, but in any case, you can see by the time it pulls back here, most likely it will be at that level. So that's why I opted not to put in a consolidation on this one, but we'll see. If it retraces back here, it's Monday, guys, these kind of runs shouldn't last into the afternoon. They usually run a little bit on Monday, then starts its retracement. But at this stage, anything possible with the Euro having all the sparkle. In the US Swiss, surprisingly, this trade that I was very negative towards, missed my stop here with 1 pip, actually went to my target and I made some money. Unfortunately, only on half a position, but nonetheless, that's money in the bank. Trade closed. I'm very, very happy with that. Now retracing back. So this trade done. Now on the retracement, if I zoom in a little bit, you can see here this last swing here. The retracement, trend is turned bullish, dollar, Swiss, green zone against red zone. I'm fine with that. Structure coming in here at 61% level, and that's exactly the level I'm waiting for. All right, so if it can test there, and I then get a counter reversal, I'll then attempt another long. Euro Australian, Euro Aussie. Right, Aussie pushing slightly this morning, swapping around with the yen now. Yen was earlier this morning, actually on the third from the top, and I was actually surprised to see that, but okay, it was short-lived as expected, always with the yen. But Euro Australian, I'm still good with this. A little bit of a consolidation coming down, but let's see if we can hit the 50% level again. I can see a new structure is forming there, or then the 61% level. So you can see both those levels are strong enough. If I get a strong counter reversal there, I'll have an attempt at a long. If it fails, I'll test my trade idea yet again at the 61% fib level. But for now, let's focus on the first level. Then the pound New Zealand. Pound, strong, green zone. New Zealand, red, the black sheep of the market. If it can retrace this back to this 50% level here, nice structure coming in there as resistance, support on Friday. So let's see if it can dribbles down on a Monday, maybe into Tuesday morning. I'll look for some longs here on strong candle reversals. Euro New Zealand, absolutely. Euro all the sparkle, New Zealand the black sheep of the market. There's zero sparkle there. But I don't want to be long at these levels. I would like to see it dribbles down to a decent support level. So for now, I'm not taking anything at that level. But when it gets down here to this level between 50 and 61%, I'll definitely be interested in some longs on some good strong candle reversals. And the New Zealand yen. New Zealand in the red zone. Yen lost a little bit of the bullishness there. So I'm a little bit worried about this, but I'm after the New Zealand. The New Zealand is the big thing here, which I want to be shorting. New Zealand is so weak, I can short it against anything most likely, and I'll make some money at this stage. But I'm going to need this to retrace. I don't want to short at these levels. I'm going to need this to retrace, to retest this resistance, support, between the 50 and 61 of this last big swing. So let's see. I've got an end of day short on the New Zealand US, which is doing very well, but I would love to see have some 4-hour charts, some New Zealand shorts also. But all right, I'll keep an eye on the yen. This is the one that I'm worrying the most, but the technical picture is beautiful. So I'll keep it on my list and see. New Zealand US, also retracement, this last directional swing, consolidating a little bit. We'll see. If you see New Zealand there, US, definitely something I want to be shorting. Red zone against green zone, and resistance, support right at 50% level. I'll get interested in some shorts. Aussie CAD, just a little bit of a consolidation. The break, the retest, Aussie there, CAD there. I'm interested in this. This needs to close only by 12 o'clock. I don't trade anything before 12 o'clock in the morning. Now this candle opened at 8 o'clock, so if it closes like this, 12 o'clock should be fine on a nice bullish engulfing to have a little bit of a punt there with a stop loss down on this lowest low here. Right, and this is just a normal plain straightforward flag pattern. So let's say it closes up there. You got a stop loss of 15 to 20 pips, and if it closes like that up there, that'll give you 40 pips for a target. So roughly that's the trade that I'm after. It's very basic. Flag pattern, break, retest, counter reversal, and that's your minimum target objective. You can push it further, definitely. you can push it to the Fibonacci levels of this swing. But I'll see at which level I can get into the trade. And then New Zealand Swiss. New Zealand all bad. Swiss now turning, it was in the neutral zone, so I was interested. I'm still interested, but a little bit less, okay? Because New Zealand, Swiss, they're in the same color. I would like to see Swiss, well, either gray or green, but let's see. By the time it gets there, I can see a support, resistance, support between the 50 and 61%. That's definitely an area to watch, but I'll confirm later today or tomorrow once I get an entry there, the RS. Cat yen. The yen is the worrisome part for me in this whole equation. However, last swing, 50 to 61%, was confirmed on Friday. We'll see. If it gets there back again, I'll then see what happens. If I get a good strong counter reversal, I'll go with it. But if yen is going to keep on weakening, that means it's going to most likely just shoot through and nothing will happen. Then my favorite trade idea for today is the long on the Euro Swiss. But first, if you are new to this channel and find this video helpful, you can support the channel by giving this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for me so I can keep making content like this. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell to ensure you don't miss out on any of my videos. So look at the Euro Swiss, was also last week one of my favorites. If you look at the retracement coming back, Euro all the sparkles, Swiss on the red zone, was down on the second last, now pushing over the last hour slightly higher, but that's what I need for this to retrace. So resistance, very nice levels there. So if I can get back to the support level, very nice level at 50% Fibonacci. If I get a strong counter reversal there, I'll then attempt some longs. But guys, trading isn't just about my insights. I want to hear from you. Drop your questions, share your experiences, or tell me which trading opportunities you're eyeing in the comments below. I've been trading since 2003. And if you are eager to take your trading skills to the next level, check out the link in the description to join my mentorship program and support this channel by opening a trading account with a trusted broker from the link below, which I've been using since 2010. Thank you for joining me today on this trading journey, and don't forget to trade responsibly. I can't wait to see you in my next video. Until then, trade well.